Hello and welcome, guys. My name is Divyansh. You better know me as DBC. So today we're going to cover how to start with Java programming. For that, we will need something called the SDK or the Software Development Kit. So today I'm going to show you how to download the SDK, or even better, I'll show you how to download a one-stop solution for your Java development needs. Okay, so let's get into it. We will go to our Google Chrome browser. This is the Fortinet login where I stay at a university and we are supposed to log in through this. I'll open up a new tab and we will open a website called jetbrains.com. Right, so when the website opens up, it looks something like this. I am recording this video in January 2021, so this time it looks like this. Depending on whether you're viewing this video at a pretty later date, I'm guessing 2 or 3 years, it might change, but for the most part the options will be the same. Right, so the very first thing that we need to download for getting started with Java is we'll have to download something called the Toolbox app. We can go to the developer tools options, we can scroll down and we'll find the Toolbox app. We'll click on this learn more button and here it is. The Toolbox app is mostly available for all of the three major platforms: Windows, Windows exe, a DMG for Mac OS, and Linux. Since I'm using Ubuntu, it is showing me the Linux variant. I can simply click on download and it will download it. It's asking me where should I keep it. I'll keep it in downloads and done. It will take about a minute to download. Right, okay. I guess we can wait for that. Right. So by the time it is downloading, let me show you the other steps that you need to do. On this JetBrains website page, you'll have to click this little logo of this person here and it will take you to this nice little page. Oh, I guess I'm already logged in. So what I'll show you is I'll show you how it looks like when you log in. So since you're opening this website for the first time, what you will have to do is you will have to create a JetBrains account from here. Since I already have an account, I can simply click sign in and it will take me to my license page. That's here. Right, now we'll go back to our JetBrains page and it's pretty much downloaded so far. Okay, great. I'm done. So we'll go to the folder and since it's a Linux distribution, I can simply right click and click extract here. If you're using a Windows machine, you will need something called the 7-zip or the WinZip tool. I'll try to add a link in the description below, or you can simply go to Google and you can write in WinZip download, or you can say 7-zip download. Alright, great. So I'll extract the contents of this zip here and I'll open the folder and I can see a JetBrains toolbox. I'll open it. It's taking some time to open. Well, that is expected. If you're opening it for the first time, it needs to register itself with the operating system, and it's just a plain old JetBrains user agreement, just as with any of the software that you install. You only need to click, or you can choose to leave it. You'll have to click accept and there you have it. Here are all of the softwares that you can install that are created by JetBrains. So first what I will do is, since we have already registered with this, we will log in. It will take you to your browser and you'll say approve and say okay, allow this and open. It will again open our toolbox app. Great, it says we are logged in as Divyansh. That's great, cool. Now what we need to download is, we need to download this IntelliJ IDEA Ultimate and we'll click on install. Depending upon your internet speed, it should take some time. It's about 300 to 400 MBs depending upon your operating system, but the standard package is about 300 to 400 MBs, and it says that my internet connection will take about 16 minutes. Right, so what shall we do for the next 15 minutes? Just kidding. I'll try to play a transition effect here if I find any good video editor software, or if I'm not lazy enough. Otherwise you'll have to bear with me for the next 14 minutes. You can skip ahead 15 minutes. Okay, so it says if I prefer the dark theme. Oh cool, it offers everything in dark theme. So I'm guessing if I have selected the dark theme here, maybe the IntelliJ will open up in the dark theme by default. Let's see. Should I close everything else? Maybe it ought to speed it up. not this one. This one. Okay, now we have approximately 50 seconds left only, and it should download and start installing in about a minute. Okay, so let's wait. Okay, so IntelliJ IDEA Ultimate has finished downloading and it is now installing. So depending upon your computer's configuration, it might take different time than my computer, right? And it is installed. If you have an SSD, it might even take much faster now. So since we have IntelliJ IDEA Ultimate installed, let's click this icon and let's open it and let's see what it has in store for us. Right, open up the software. We will see what other configurations we need to make, and we'll write a simple Java program and we'll run it. If we're able to run it, that means we were successful in installing and configuring the settings. Okay, so it's saying, do you want to share the data? Because I am an avid JetBrains proponent, so I always click on send anonymous statistics. It's completely anonymous, as it says. If you do not want, you can simply click don't send. It won't have any effect on your installation. So I'm going to select send anonymous statistics because it is going to help the developers build a better product. If you don't want to select it, no problems at all, just don't select it. Right, now we have this IntelliJ IDEA. We will click on new project. Okay, and we have the Java option right here. See, we have a list of options from which we can select. This is the ultimate version, mind you, because I already have a license. If you download the IntelliJ IDEA Ultimate without a license, you can still use it for 30 days for free. You can evaluate the product. You will get all of these options. You can do everything that I do. If you do not want to buy the license, or if you cannot buy the license at this particular time, what you can do is you can go back to the Toolbox app and you can select the IntelliJ IDEA Community Edition. It's basically the same IDE for the same stuff. It's just that it doesn't have as much as the options and the tools right out of the box. Right, so if you're going to build Java project, we'll click on Java, and right now it says we do not have a project SDK, right? That's what we came here to actually install. So we'll simply click on download JDK, and it will give us a list of all of the JDKs that people use. We'll simply use version 15, that's the latest one at this time, Oracle OpenJDK. Right, and we'll click on download, and it will automatically start downloading it, and it will automatically configure it for our IntelliJ. See, that's how intelligent the IDEs of IntelliJ are. We don't need to set the path, we don't need to copy it to a particular folder, you do not need to set it up with your IDE. The IDE is automatically doing everything for you. So you can be assured that everything will work just fine. And that is one of the foremost reasons that I use IntelliJ for my Java and other JetBrains IDE for other languages, because they understand what a developer needs. I do not want to spend time with configuration. I want the stuff to work. That's what they provide. Okay, so it's taking some time to download. Okay, that's great. I have a 16 gigabyte DDR3 RAM system with a 1 TB mechanical hard disk. So it takes some time. I only have an i5 5th generation computer at this time. It takes some time on my computer. If you're using a newer computer, a newer laptop that you have bought in 2019 or 20, it might have come with an SSD that will perform much better than my computer, and you might have an 8th or 9th or 10th generation processor that will definitely perform better than this. So don't worry if you feel that this is going too slow. This is just my computer. Don't worry at all. It will it might be faster on your computer. Okay, great. So we can see the OpenJDK has completed in downloading and installing. We can simply click next. It will ask us if we want to create a project from a template. We do not know what a template is. We'll simply click on next, and it is asking us for the project name. So for to make it simple, we can simply call it practice, and we can click on finish. IntelliJ will take all of those settings for you, and it will automatically create a project like this. And it will the first time you open it, it will show you a pop-up like this, which has a daily tip. It shows you what you can do with some shortcuts and the things that are possible in IntelliJ. If you do not want to see it, you can simply click don't show startups, or you can press next step, and you can see a lot of things here that will be helpful for you throughout the development journey. I prefer to see it when I open up my IntelliJ because it's quite helpful. I'll simply click on close, and when I open it for the first time, we can see something is loading in the background. So IntelliJ is making sure that whenever I open up the IntelliJ, it does not take as much time as it did just now. So it is doing something called updating the indices or the indexes, so that the next time I open up IntelliJ, it can use those indexes to load the configurations and the settings. So the next time I run IntelliJ, it won't take as much time as it did just now. It will be less. Okay, so now on the left hand side, we can see we have a folder called practice. If we open it, we can see we have another folder called src. So this is the folder that we want. So what we'll do is we'll click on the src folder, we will right click it, and it takes a little bit to load the context menu. we'll simply click on new. We will click on Java class, and here we can see some options. We'll select class and we'll write main here. Right, and I won't tell you much detail about the code that I'm writing. We'll discuss that in the upcoming videos. It's just there so that I can access the Java classes and Java stuff, and I'll be able to run it from here. And if it runs successfully, that means everything is in order and everything is working. Right, we are seeing the message hello world. That means everything is working. Congratulations, you have your IntelliJ set up. You can start working on Java now. Thank you and have a nice day.